Hey guys, it's Word on Wednesday, and this one's going to be really different. I want to catch you guys up on a little bit that's going on with the youth group, some announcements about some things. First, the BOG. I've had a lot of people ask about the BOG. As of Friday of last week, our week of Bog Springs camp has been canceled. There was ETB Rec team couldn't come, several of the churches had pulled out. The governor of Arkansas had passed a thing that said that we could go to camp there, but we all had to wear a mask the entire time we were at camp, which if you've been to the bog in Arkansas heat, wearing a mask is not going to be a good time. So the camp leader just decided we would postpone and not have it this year, which means that we've got to make some decisions about camp. One thing I'm thinking about is there is one teen camp this summer at Pine Springs. It's called The Journey. They contacted me already. They would love to have our group come. And it's not the same week as the BOG. It's a week later than the BOG was originally supposed to be. And I know some of y'all be wondering, that is July the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. That is The Journey. I believe, I don't have all the information yet, but I believe that camp is actually a little bit cheaper than the BOG too, by about maybe even $40, but we'll see. It may only be $120 to go to the gym. Another big announcement as we're thinking about whether or not we're going to go to the BOG is Senior Sunday. For you guys that are aware, and we've talked about this already, we will be honoring our seniors on the 14th of June. So you guys plan on that. It looks like we're going to be able to have our breakfast. And I've talked to Phyllis and the team. They're going to do something. It's going to be a little bit different. So I need seniors to be there at 9:30. Just reminding you guys that you have information about when to set up. So setup will be happening also, so y'all get ready for that. As far as setting your tables and everything up, and it'll be kind of a normal Senior Sunday on that particular Sunday. Remember, we do start back this week for Sunday morning only. So you guys, hopefully we'll see some of y'all there. One other thing, just to kind of answer this question, the week of June the 8th, sometime during that week, and it'll either be a Tuesday or Thursday night, maybe Wednesday. I'm not giving official times on this, but we will be starting Teen Bible Study back. So we will have a Teen Bible Study one night during that time frame. So you guys kind of can start looking at that. And I'll send more information out as we go along. Now, all that being said, just wanted to give you a brief word on Wednesday, and the passage that I'm looking at is in Galatians, and it's Galatians chapter 1 and verse 6 says, "I'm shocked that you are turning away so soon from God who called you to himself through the loving mercy of Christ. You are following a different way that pretends to be the good news, but is not the good news at all. You are being fooled by those who deliberately twist the truth." This is an interesting passage because Paul's talking. He's saying, "Man, I can't believe you guys turned away from God so quickly." And I started thinking, I wonder how fast most of us would turn from God given the opportunity. And I started thinking about this word fickle. And the word fickle means changing frequently, especially as regard to one's loyalties, interests, or affections. And I have to say that I think the average Christian is pretty fickle. I know that I'm pretty fickle sometimes, and I really see this in my personal life, and I think you guys can all relate to this. For me, I'm kind of a gamer, and I'll get into a game, and I think about it, and I play it. In about 2 weeks, it's about all I can do. I'm just in it. And then I can step away from it for like a day or two and do something different. And then it's like, why did I even like that? It's just the passion for it's completely gone. And I know this doesn't happen just with games. I know that sometimes you guys you'll start an activity and football's great until about the third game of the season. Then you're like, I'm kind of over this. Or you'll start dating somebody and you'll date them for a month or so, and then about a month in, you're like, yeah, this is just not fun anymore. You get fickle. Your interests change. I want to warn us that we've had a couple of months away from church. We've had a couple of months away from serving, and I know that some of us were pretty passionate when we stepped away, but it's real easy for our focus to get turned and to quickly turn to something else. And that's what Paul was saying. I'm just shocked that you turn so fast to something else. When we do start back, especially with youth stuff, for some of you guys, you'll have to actually make yourself re-engage. You're going to have to make yourself get involved. If we go to a different camp this summer, as things look different, if Bible study looks a little different on Tuesday night, we got to get in there and we got to get really focused and get after it. So I would say to you guys, pay attention. And if you're being a little fickle, if you think that you're being like that, and like I said, I know I struggle with it, really take a look at yourself and say, man, I'm not doing what Paul was warning these guys about. I'm not changing my focus to something else. I haven't fallen in love with something else. I still want to remember my passion for serving God. Look forward to seeing you guys on Sunday. Church starts at 10:15. The doors won't open, but I want to say a little bit beforehand. But anyway, we'll see you guys. I'm going to pray for you. Lord, thanks for all that you do for us, and we just love and praise you, Father, and just be with everybody this week. All these things I pray in your name. Remember, if you have more questions about any of the announcements that I've given you, are free to call me at any time. Just call the church office, or they will give you my cell phone number, so you guys can get a hold of me anytime. Thank you very much.